Greetings, beautiful empath. Sonia from Empowered Sovereign. And this video is for all of the empaths. Know, dear ones, that because of this gift of sensing other energies, you must remember that those other energies are of a universal force, and so are you. This is the reason you are picking up on these energies, because the universe resides within us. Yes. So your outer world reflects your inner world. So at times you may feel confused. Yeah. You may feel anxious. You may feel peaceful. It depends on so many different things. The people that you are around. If you are picking up on energy from the past, that's a major one that most of us tend to gravitate to because it's within our subconscious mind. So we travel back to the past because that's a story that's familiar, and it's a story that may have caused you pain. So because of that, a lot of us venture back to the past and relive it over and keep reliving it and keep reliving it. Okay, understand what I'm saying? So when we do this, it just causes us to suffer. So why do we want to suffer? Well, I'm just sharing as well. It's because it's a habitual habit that is programmed within our subconscious mind. And this is what the Buddha set out on his pilgrimage to figure out, why do I see so much suffering in the world? Yes, that's what the Buddha was all about, trying to figure out, why does the human suffer? And that is one of the main reasons why we suffer, dear ones. It's because we relive past experiences that are no longer relevant. Yes, it's a habitual routine, a habit, a program that's within our minds, right? Within our subconscious mind that keeps running and running. So how do you stop that past habitual habit to keep resurfacing within your mind? Well, if you would like to learn how to stay in the present moment, because dear ones, that is what really matters, is the here and now. The past already happened. But for us empaths, it can be difficult because we feel and we sense, and then the painful things, we relive it over and over because, as I said, it's in the subconscious mind. So we have to put new things within the subconscious mind, dear ones, because if we do not, we will continue to relive experiences that do not serve us. And we will not be able to elevate. We will not be able to walk a new path that leads us to our destiny. Yes, we will not be able to do that. So if you would like to learn some simple techniques, You can join my Empowered Sovereign Sacred Circle. I have a self-empowerment circle where we will be discussing these simple techniques. Now, when I say simple techniques, dear ones, it's techniques, but we have to do this every day. It's a practice, and then the practice becomes you. So it's relearning, it's elevating ourselves and allowing ourselves to let go of what no longer serves us, which is past events, so we can stay in the present now moment where the magic happens, dear ones. That's where the magic happens, in the present moment, not in the past, and not even jumping to the future. So as I said, for us empaths, it can be difficult because we pick up on so much stuff. And as I said, if it's painful or traumatic, a lot of us relive it and relive it and relive it. So no, we don't want to keep reliving traumas. We want to create new experiences that are full with joy and love and happiness and truth. Yes. Now, I say joy and happiness, but you may not feel joy or happiness. But the reason why most of us do not feel joy or happiness is because we're holding on to those past experiences that were painful. That's the reason. So we have to let it go. It's just as simple as that. And I know when I say it's simple, it can't be too simple if you can't let it go, right? But it really is a simple thing when we can discipline ourselves. So this is where the sacred circle comes into play. It's because we are all habitual habits. We are all beings of habitual habits. Okay? So those past experiences, they keep coming up because it's a habitual habit, it's a memory, it's ingrained in your mind and your emotions and in your body. So we are allowing ourselves to be true, to not keep going back to the past, because it really doesn't serve us. And really, dear ones, when we relive these past experiences over and over and over again, it really is what's the word I'm trying to use that is pretty, what is the word I'm looking for? It's not, I can't think of the word. I cannot think of the word. But it's in reference to us just not being balanced. We're repeating something and it's not helping us. It's just making us feel bad. So again, I still can't think of that word. I cannot think of that word. But I cannot. I'm still trying to think of it. I'm thinking ludicrous. Ludicrous. That's not the word though. But it is ludicrous. Because if you are repeating things, and I'm thinking now, and you want a different response, and it's not a different response, it's still the same response. There it is. This is the word I'm looking for. It's insanity. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. It's insanity. Yes, dear ones. Did you hear what I just said? It's insanity. If you keep repeating the same things and you think you're going to get a different response. But I know a lot of us repeat it unconsciously because it's in that subconscious mind, that automatic, there go that automatic, I call it automatic pilot syndrome. It just automatically resurfaces. So we have to let that go. It's insanity. It does not serve any part of you whatsoever. No, it does not. The only thing that matters, dear ones, is the present. So we are learning to be present, because that is where the magic happens. That is where your truth, your authentic self is. But if we keep going back, why are we going back? Especially if it was painful. So you see where I say that's insanity? But a lot of us do it. Yeah, unconsciously. So there you go again. It's all unconscious behaviors that are automatic. Yeah, it's like you don't even think about what you're doing or saying because it's automatic. And we can no longer allow for that to keep happening, dear ones. So, dear ones, as I said, I'll place a link. You can join by subscribing to Empowered Sovereign. And once you join, you go to the community tab. And I have a lot of meditations on there, but I will be meeting on Friday evenings. I have been meeting on Friday evenings. Not the last 2 weekends, I haven't. But to align us up to the present, okay? The present. As I said, I know all of this sounds very simple, but we don't do it. We don't do it. And then we suffer. Like the Buddha said, why do we suffer? I want to know, why does humanity suffer? Well, because we're holding on to experiences that already happened. And what did I say it is? This is my word. It's insanity. You can't hold on to stuff that no longer exists. It's gone. Yeah, so that's insanity, dear ones. So think about that. Like, really think about that. We can't hold on to the things that are no longer relevant and present. And those are attachments. And that's another thing that, I would share with you. I will share with you about how humanity suffers because humanity holds on to attachments. Yeah. And a lot of humanity is not even aware of these attachments because they're so caught in their subconscious mind, thinking that they're doing the right thing, but yet holding on to attachments, no, it makes you suffer even more. So, dear ones, empaths, beautiful, colorful empaths, let's get to know ourselves better by understanding our own energy, knowing that we are the universe. Yes, we are. That's why we pick up on all of the energies, and this is a gift. But we have to understand the gift. So when you understand the gift, you will no longer suffer. You will no longer continue to go back to the past. Okay? You won't do it. Because your present is so exciting Who wants to go to the past? Right? So enjoy the rest of your day. Know that you are the power. You are powerful beyond measure. You feel, you sense, you know. And we are learning in this video that the present moment is the only moment that exists. Yes, it's the only moment that exists, dear ones. All right, take care. Sonia from Empowered Sovereign. I am a energy weaver, an energy catalyst, an energy worker, and I'm here to help everyone understand their sentient selves. Take care, dear ones. Much love to you as well, my infinite love.